Also, I want to give, speaking of just the football team right now in spring practices, do we want to read one of ours first, or do we have another one?
We have 2 more.
2 more? Oh, okay. I want to give Jaren Kanak a big just applause for him just sticking it out with the team. You know, it's tough whenever it's yeah, I do.
A round of applause.
It's tough whenever you come in as a linebacker and you want to play the position and you're extremely athletic. You are you trust BV to come here. You want him to be your coach. And it just isn't working out for whatever reason, or the people behind you just for whatever reason are performing better. So you're not getting the time you want. And instead of, especially in the portal era, in the era of me, it seems, he looked at the team and said, where can my athletic skills best help the program, best help Oklahoma football? And he switched to tight end. And there's people that I saw like making like a joke about it. And I'm like, why? If first off, he might be an NFL level tight end. None of us know.
Like
no one knows. Yeah, I mean, it's just you play where your skills best are best fit to make you a good the best football player you can be. And for him to just take on the position at not only like at the beginning of the year, but at the Division I college level at Oklahoma, especially at a position on the offense that's going to be highly criticized because of how it went last year.
Right.
To say the least. You have athletic guys there. One of them, obviously, Devon Mitchell, who looks like is a big guy at 275.
That's a big dude.
And then a Caden Helms, if he's coming back healthy, another really athletic guy that could give you a lot. For him to say, and he might fit in that H-back position, like a Dimitri Flowers or a Millard, Trey Millard, one of those kind of guys. I just really want to just, for all the criticism we give players, I think we should give players that stick it out or even switch what they're doing to help Oklahoma that much more credit. And, I think Oklahoma fans need to do that too. It's fun to mess with people. It's fun to, or not fun, I shouldn't say it. Fans get do a lot of work of criticizing and saying, oh, he's not the linebacker we were told he was going to be. He might not be happy with the production he's had at linebacker, but he was man enough to admit that, to say, the coaches probably came to him and said, hey, we need your help here. Not a position he's played, and he's man enough to take the challenge on, to learn the technique, everything that's different on the offensive side,
right?
And to face the challenge. And I just think that's something that needs to be
I 100%
encouraged
agree.
and celebrated.
I 100% agree, because we've talked, like you just said, and like we've talked about, like there's so little loyalty, it seems like, in college football now, that the loyalty should be celebrated that much more. The jersey should be bought that much more. You should be rooting on that kid for every single thing he does. You shouldn't be like, ugh.
Right.
God, this kid's staying, or this kid. It's already. I'm excited for him, and I really do hope it works out. I know that Brent Venables in his conference said like, there's only one person that's in the gym more and works harder than John Mateer, and that was Jaren Kanak.
Yeah.
He said that boy lives in the gym, and he's always there, and he's trying to get better and working, and you just have to respect it.
You do.
And I wish him nothing but the best. I've been wishing him nothing but the best for years. But truly, like, this is a big move for him.
Yeah,
and I want it to work out.
Yeah.
But also, here's the thing. He could, if we need a blocking tight end, you want to talk about somebody who could block somebody? A former linebacker.
Yeah.
Like, you're hoping somebody who could block. At least learn them and, don't, whiff on them or whatever. But if you want somebody to block and block hard, who better than a former linebacker? Just,
Boom.
no picks.
Also liked what Fasusi said in his interview about his recruitment, where he came to Oklahoma on his first recruit visit, and his mom said, "Michael, you're coming here." And he goes, "Mom, we'll see." And he ended up here, and I thought that was pretty neat to see. Stacy,
yeah.
He learned. Speaking of Jaren Kanak, she says he learned well from Stutzman. Very true.
Probably,
very
yeah.
true. It was a interesting move, I thought.
Yeah, happy birthday, Danny, by the way.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday.
We saw that from his dad.
Quick note, injury bug, says Caden Nodelman. Injury bug already getting us. Eli Bowen was on crutches and in a boot today. Yeah, I don't know if that was injuries or he might have had just surgery fixing some things. A lot of times in spring ball they do that, and you'll miss some time.
And I know that I had written them all down, but Brent Venables had touched on who's going to miss the spring, and let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So there was 11. I guess now Eli would be 12 kids, adults, men that he had listed, and some of them he was like, no, some of these guys were just playing through injury throughout the year, and now they're finally getting it fixed. They're getting their surgeries, or they're just finally getting to lay off of it and do the rehab that they need. So you're hoping that's what it is. It's just an injury he had that he played throughout the year, and then he'll be back, come summer and fall. But yeah, whole list of guys.
And it was I saw in there where Jaden Gibson and Deion Burks were also injured. At least I saw a tweet. I think Parker Thune.
Okay, so I knew Jaden Gibson said had a small setback.
Yeah, I think he injured his ankle a little bit.
To which that would mean, I don't know. I hope it is truly small.
Yeah, no joke.
And then he is, the rest of the year because we need him back. I did not see about Deion Burks. Who I saw was. Do you want me to read all these?
Sure. Yeah, might as well. We can get into the next.
Heath Ozida.
Yep.
Labrum. Cade
Where you got to be able to say the names.
I know. He was also a labrum. Jaden Jackson, he was playing through a labrum tear all year. Logan Howland, labrum. Seth Freeman, ACL. He's a long snapper. KJ Daniels, hamstring, which apparently this is a high school injury. So they're hoping to finally recover that, which honestly... Hammies suck.
They do.
As someone who was hurt hammy. But I don't like that it's a high school reoccurring injury. Because
that is kind of worrisome.
I'm hoping that that's not...
Soft tish guys, they kind of had reoccurring injuries for sure.
Andy Bass, ACL, Javante Barnes, his foot, Darius Afalava.
Yeah, Afalava.
That's so fun to say.
He's a freshman.
He's also got a high school injury, his knees.
Yeah.
So again, it's like, okay.
Some of this stuff might just be they want to get people
Peyton
home.
Bowen, they said he played through turf toe all year. And then Gentry Williams is cleared.
So I bet that's what it is, a turf toe. They probably cleaned it out.
Gentry, that's Eli. This was Peyton.
Well,
but still they could be the same.
That's why.
Sometimes injuries run in families. And then Gentry Williams, they said he's cleared, but they're being very careful. They're doing no contact, as they should. We need him to finally be able to get on the field because dude is an animal.
And we got some just general practice video brought to you by people that were allowed to be in. Hopefully it would be us one day, which would be really cool. By the way, if anyone know you was watching, we'll gladly come to a practice if you want to let us.
Yeah, cool. You got a lawyer and a speech pathologist.
Yeah.
We got all the clearings. Safe people. We like to think we're good people.
Yeah, we're good peeps.
Former college athletes.
We're good peeps.
So,
T's a little dangerous. But
hey, my name's Tyranny. Take it with take that with you will. Chad's dad used to coach at OU, so hey, we're good families.
Yeah.
And if you didn't know, Chad's dad, yes, he did used to help coach at OU.
Yep.
In the 80s, 90s?
91,
early 90s?
91, 92.
Before I was alive.
Yeah. Boom. Here's some just some footage we thought we would show for practice. This has been Arbuckle and some other coaches. This is brought to us by, I want to give credit here so we're not ripping, Hunter Cornejo at OU Nightly. He runs the show that I think Oklahoma does. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, this dude's ripped.
Like, that's a quad.
I like seeing these people coach up. It's awesome. 47 right here. Got the jersey very tight. Good to see. Look at BV. God, he looks just like my friend Will. It's crazy.
He does.
Speaking of jaw lines, look at that thing. Cut a diamond. And then you'll see recruits over here.
Emmett Jones.
Now, Emmett Jones and I don't have the exact same muscle build, right?
No.
All right, well, I don't know.
Emmett Jones is so nice, though. I really like him, and he has really good energy. Met him at the women's clinic. So, for women out there, that's coming up this summer. So, be looking for tickets that go on sale around May. Not a sponsorship, but low-key a sponsorship because it's fun. It's worth it. But, yeah, no, Emmett Jones, he was cool. He remembered me, too.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was even cooler.
Pretty neat. Yep, so they got spring ball going. A lot of just footage coming out